Greetings, everybody. I had a little problem with the prior host for this game. I had set the orientation up portrait, and it was locked, so that's not fun. That hasn't happened to me too much, but we're here at the Big A, Anaheim, for a beautiful ball game. First of a three-game series between the Boston Red Sox and the California Angels. And this is game 1200 in our season. The coffee is brewing, and I welcome everybody. Sorry again for the inconvenience of the original link to this broadcast. It was set up in portrait and locked, so I had to redo it. The coffee is brewing, the tweet is posted. It's the Boston Red Sox coming into Anaheim for a three-game series. We'll have our lineups in just a minute. I'm going to sneak a cup, and then I'm going to get going with this ball game. I don't need to sneak it. It's already almost ready. No? Yeah, this coffee's ready now. Welcome to the Big A. It's the first of a three-game series. Red Sox at the Angels. Red Sox come in fourth place, 19 games behind the Baltimore Orioles in the East. The Angels in third place, 22 and a half behind the first place Minnesota Twins. Pitching for the Red Sox, Jim Longborg, the right-hander, and Tom Murphy for the Angels, also a right-hander. Our opening lineups for Boston: O'Brien leads off at third, Andrews playing second, Carl Yastrzemski in left, Rico Petrocelli at short, Joe LaHood in right, George Scott at first base, Don Locke in center, Tom Satriano, the catcher, and Jim Longborg batting ninth, the pitcher. For the California Angels, it's Sandy Alomar leading off at second, Jim Spencer at first, Rick Reichert in left. Jim Fregosi at short. Jay Johnstone batting fifth in center field. Bill Voss in right field. Aurelio Rodriguez at third. Joe Askew, the catcher and the pitcher. Right-hander Tom Murphy. And the Angels take the field. And there's Murphy on the mound. He'll face the top of this Red Sox order. Both of these teams are below 500. Red Sox 2 games under, and the Angels 3 games under. And Kathy Harden has arrived. Sorry about the broken link. I had set it up in portrait and it was locked. Murphy is on the mound and he's ready. He gets the sign from Askew into his windup and the pitch to Sid O'Brien. 6-7, and that's a fly ball to center. Under it is Johnstone, and there's one away, and we are underway here at the opening game of this 3-game series. This is game 1200 out of 1944. At 1250, I will compile my 2 categories of statistics: wins and home runs. It's just the stats were too much for me in this replay. I'll try to make a correction in the future. Here's Mike Andrews. And it should be pretty easy for me to compile those stats on those 2 categories, individual stats, because I just have to go through 1,250 games. That's nothing. Here's Andrews now. The pitch from Murphy. 4-7, and he pops it up to short. Fregosi makes the catch. It's 2 away. It's underway here at the Big A. So glad to have you on the Strat-O-Matic Baseball Network. 2 outs, nobody on. Here's Carl Yastrzemski. The pitch from Murphy. 2-7, hit deep, way back in left field. Going back is Reichert. It is gone. A solo home run by Carl Yastrzemski. 1-0 Red Sox. Let's look at that again. 2-7 against the right-hander, 1-6, and it's gone. And that'll bring up Rico Petrocelli. Two outs, no one on, 1 in on Yaz's home run. Here's the pitch to Rico. 2-3, and it's a base hit to right field for Petrocelli. Off Murphy. And now Joe LaHood, left-handed hitter. Six-3, fly ball left. Going back is Reichert. He's a 4. And he makes the catch, and the side is retired. There was 1 run in the top of the first on 2 hits, a solo home run by Carl, and then Petrocelli walked, was left on base after a half. 1-0 with the Angels coming to bat in the bottom of the first. And Jim Longborg, suffering from injuries since his stellar 67 season. I think I'd have to look at the stats, but he's a shell of what he used to be. Alomar will lead it off. Okay, Longborg is ready. Here's the pitch to Sandy. Switch hitter batting left, 6-5. Grounds it to short for Petrocelli. And he throws him out, one away. Now Jim Spencer. Harden wants the Angels. Spencer, a left-handed hitter. Here's the pitch from Longborg. 5-6. Struck him out. That's 2 away for Rick Reichert. We've got an afternoon ball game at 3:30 p.m. Eastern. It might be moved up to 4. We'll see. And that will be the Giants at the Cubs' second game of their 4-game series. Two out, nobody on. Longborg is ready. Here's the pitch to Reichert. 4-6, walked him. Reichert on first, 2 outs, and Jim Fregosi now. Here's the pitch to Fregosi. 6-4, grounds it to short. Petrocelli again. And he throws him out, and the side is retired. No runs, no hits, a walk, 1 left. And after 1, it's 1-0 Red Sox over the Angels. Murphy comes out. He'll face Scott, Locke, and Satriano in the top of the second for the Red Sox. Here's the pitch to Scott. 2-8. Grounds it to short, 1 away. Kathy Harden, I broke down and I bought MLB at Bat, which it gives me audio of all games. I don't have the patience to sit and watch games, so audio is fine. It's $3.99 a month. $29.99 for the year. I'll go month to month and see how I like it. I've been missing that opportunity to listen to ball games. Here's Don Locke, 1 out. Not all the spring training are available, but about half of them, and all of the regular season and postseason are available. It's an incredible value. It's less than 14 cents a day. You talk about value. Why do you have it? The audio only? It's really a great service. Here's the pitch to Locke now. 6-5. Flies it to right field, and that's 2 away. I'm an old timer anyway. I prefer to listen to a game than watch it. 2 outs, nobody on. The catcher, Tom Satriano, steps in. Here's the pitch to Satriano. 5-8. And that is a base hit for Satriano with 2 outs. Now Longborg. Satriano, no threat to steal. Here's the pitch to Longborg. Well, that's a re-roll. 5-9. And he grounds it to short. Fregosi throws it over to Spencer. The side is retired. No runs for the Red Sox. One hit, one left. 1-0 Red Sox in the middle of the second. And here comes Longborg. Jay Johnstone will lead it off. Longborg is ready. And the pitch to Johnstone. 5-5. Struck him out. That's the second for Longborg. One away for Bill Voss. Okay, Longborg. Here's the windup and the pitch to Voss. The prankster struck out, indeed. 2-7, and he walked him. So the prank was on him that time. But Voss walks with one out. Second walk given up by Longborg. Here comes Rodriguez. 4-4, grounds it to third. This could be 2, but O'Brien a 4, 10-4. Oh, and he boots it for an error. Sid O'Brien with a 1-base error. First and second with one out. Now Joe Askew. Murphy on deck. Longborg from the stretch now with first and second, one out. Here's the pitch to Askew. 1-4. Fly ball left. And Yastrzemski makes the catch and the runners hold. 2 away. And the pitcher, Tom Murphy. 1-7, struck him out. Third strikeout for Longborg. No runs, no hits, an error, a walk, and both left on. After 2, it's 1-0. Boston. This is the Strat-O-Matic Baseball Network, bringing you the 1969 replay. It'll be the top of the order for the Red Sox. Murphy on the mound. Here's Sid O'Brien to lead it off. He made the error in the bottom of the second, of no consequence, though, in terms of runs. Murphy winds. The pitch to O'Brien. 3-9. And he hits it deep. Way back for O'Brien. It's gone. A home run. Another home run for the Red Sox off Murphy. Oh, did he get a hold of that one? 3-9. 1-18, and that is gone. A leadoff home run in the third for O'Brien. And the Sox lead at 2-0. I know it, Kathy Harden. Here's Mike Andrews now. I'm sort of indifferent to this game. Neither has a chance to win their division. Really, I mean, like minuscule. There's always a chance. Here's Mike Andrews. And the pitch, 6-9. That's the chopper to third. Rodriguez has it over to Spencer, 1 down. And now here's Carl. He hit the solo blast for the first run in the first. Murphy, the windup, the pitch to Carl. 112, fly ball left, deep but playable, Reichert under it, 2 down. And now Rico Petrocelli. Rico singled, was left on base. Three, 4, grounds it to short. Fregosi has it over to Spencer, and the side is retired after the home run to make it 2-0 Boston in the middle of the third. And Longborg takes the mound. He's had a little bit of trouble in the third, got out of it. It's the top of the order. Sandy Alomar will lead it off. All right, here we go now. Alomar switch hitter batting left against Longborg. Longborg throws. 2-11, and it's a chopper to first. Scott has it, 1 away. And Jim Spencer steps into the batter's box. Spencer struck out in the first. Longborg is set, and the pitch to Spencer. 6-8, grounds it to second. Andrews has it and throws it over to Scott, 2 down in the Angels' half of the third. And Rick Reichert walked in the first. Pitch to Reichert. 2-11, and that's hit deep to left field. Going back is Carl, forget it. Rick Reichert with a solo home run off of Longborg. And it's a 2-1 ball game. Rick Reichert, a solo blast. Third home run of the game. Yes, and O'Brien had him for the Red Sox. Now it's 2-1. Reichert at 13 in real world. Here's Fregosi. Now it's a 2-1 ball game here. Longborg is ready. Gigi has arrived. And the pitch to Fregosi, 4-9, and that is a base hit for Fregosi to follow the home run by Reichert with 2 outs. And here's the prankster, Jay Johnstone. The joke was on him in the second. He struck out. Longborg has 3 strikeouts today. Longborg from the stretch now. And the pitch to Johnstone. 2-9, grounds it to first. Scott has it, and the side is retired. But there was 1 run on a solo home run by Reichert with 2 outs. Fregosi singled, was left on base after 3. It's 2-1 Red Sox over the Angels, and I say we have a ball game here, no doubt about it. All 3 runs were solo home runs. It'll be LaHood, Scott, and Locke for the Red Sox in the top of the fourth inning here. Okay, Murphy is ready, and he takes his windup, and here's the pitch to LaHood. 4-7, and he walked him. LaHood on first to start it off. Now George Scott is the batter. Scott grounded to short in the second. Murphy from the stretch. The pitch to Scott. 2-8. Grounds it to short. It's Fregosi to Alomar to Spencer for a double play. Yeah, the prices are insane. So it's 2 outs, nobody on. And Don Locke, the batter. Nice turnover by Fregosi. Here's Murphy now. The pitch to Locke. 4-5. Grounds it to short. That's Petrocelli. He's a 2, 4-2. And he throws him out, and the side is retired. No runs, no hits, a walk, none left after a double play. Middle of the fourth, still 2-1 Red Sox. Oh, okay, snowstorm. So it's not so much the change in the prices as it's just busy and running out of things, I assume. Bijan Bain, Don Locke was, but is it the Don Locke you're talking about? It is the Don Locke. I can't find any others. And yes, he was. Don Locke. Started, in fact, this is his last season, Bijan. His first season was 62 with the Senators, and this was his final season. Jim Longboard facing the Angels now, bottom of the fourth. It's a 2-1 ball game. Bill Voss leads it off. Longboard winds. Here's the pitch to Voss. 4-4. Grounds it to third. That's going to be for O'Brien. He already made an error. And O'Brien throws him out. 1 down. Now Aurelio Rodriguez. Okay, Bijan, no problem. Rodriguez at the plate, 1 out, nobody on. .48. Base hit to right field for Rodriguez. A 1-out single. LaHood throws it in. Now Joe Askew. Flew to left in the second. Pitch to Askew, 5-8. Walked him. So it's first and second, one out, and Murphy will hit. Infield in. Here's the pitch from Longborg. Murphy lays it down. Oh my. Couldn't leave well enough alone. 11B. And at least he pops out to first. And the runners hold. So it's 2 outs, first and second, and Alomar in a clutch situation. I used to know 2 Don Locks in the field of counseling. I was close to one of them in particular, and he died. Okay, Longborg is ready from the stretch with first and second, 2 down. 6-5, grounds it to short. That's for Rico, and Rico throws him out, and the side is retired. For the Angels in the bottom of the 4th, no runs, 1 hit, 1 walk, 2 left. And it's still 2-1 after 4. Beautiful day for a ball game. Murphy has allowed 2 runs on 2 solo home runs, one by Yaz in the 1st, another by O'Brien in the 3rd. He'll face Satriano to start off the top of the 5th, and then it'll be Longborg back to the top of the order, O'Brien. Here's the pitch from Murphy. 3-3, hit by the pitch. So Satriano is hit, and he says he's fine, he's shaking it off. He goes to first. Here's Jim Longborg now. Satriano on first, nobody out. He's an A bunter. We'll make him a B with the infield in. Longborg lays it down. Oh, and it's to the third base side. Picked up by Rodriguez. He has to go to first. And Satriano moves to second. It's 1 out. Here's Sid O'Brien now. 1 for 2 with a solo home run. Red Sox lead by 1. Here's Murphy. The pitch to O'Brien. 3-6. Grounded to short. Fregosi throws over to Spencer, and Satriano holds. 2 outs now for Andrews, 0 for 2. Andrews facing Murphy now. The pitch to Andrews, 3-11, grounds it to second base. Alomar has it, and the side is retired. No runs, no hits, a hit by pitch, left on base, middle of the 5th. 2-1 Boston. And Longborg will start his 5th inning. Spencer steps up, he's 0 for 2. Reichert on deck, then Fregosi. Here's the pitch to Spencer. 3-3, and he pops it up foul territory just to the side of the plate. Satriano makes the catch, 1 away. Now here's Rick Reichert. He got a hold of the Longborg fastball, knocked it over the wall. We're cruising right along. No, I did not, Gigi. I had decided not to do an all-star break because I did not, this may sound stuffy to you, but I said, I am not pulling cards out of different teams for an exhibition game. I thought maybe I would have maybe a game at the end of the World Series. That's a different story, but no, I did not. Rick Reichert at the plate, 1 down. Here's Longborg. And the pitch to Reichert. Ooh, 4-12. Grounds it to first. You know, Scott is a 1 at first base. He's a 3 at third. It's just an interesting thing, you know. So anyway, that's a grounder to first. He's a 1, 10-1. And he boots it for the error. Oh, too bad he wasn't a 3. Lots of errors for the Red Sox lately. That's the second this game. Reichert is the tying run on first. And Jim Fregosi. Yeah, Gigi, I didn't really think it was going to be much of a big deal to do it, you know. Okay, Longborg from the stretch now with Reichert on first, 1 out. Pitch to Fregosi. 3-12. That's hit deep. Oh my, to left field. Back goes Carl. It is gone. A home run. Oh my, and the Angels take a 3-2 lead. I do not see our official scorer, but I'm going to say 1 run is unearned. Reichert, that run is unearned. But of course, we're open to debate on that. A home run by Fregosi to left field. That's the 4th home run in this ball game. This one was a 2-run home run. And it's a 3-2 ball game, Angels. It's 1 out, and here's the prankster, Jay Johnstone. Johnstone 0 for 2 today. Here's Longborg now. The pitch to Jay, 2-5. Grounds it to second, 2 down. For Bill Voss. And the pitch to Voss. 5-6, struck him out. And that will retire the side. That's the 4th strikeout for Longborg. There were 2 runs on 1 hit, an error. The 2-run home run by Fregosi, the Reichert run is unearned. And of course, I'm open. I just learned yesterday from Mr. Parada on that. So I hope I'm right. Fregosi run, though, should be earned. And we've gone 5. It's a 3-2 ball game. And we will return in 5 minutes. I'm just going to get some fresh air and savor this ball game. We hope you're enjoying it here on the Strat-O-Matic Baseball Network. And if any of you ever want to come on with me and provide color commentary during a game, let me know. We'll set up the link. You got to have a YouTube account to do that. And you have to use your smartphone. I assume it's Android or iOS. I'll be back in 5 or less. We'll see. 3-2 Angels. Don't forget we have a great afternoon game, a 3:30 start Eastern. It's the Giants at the Cubs, game 2 of their 4-game series. It will be for the Giants, let me think if I can remember, Bryant, and for the Cubs it will be Johnson, a spot starter. I'll be right back. Well, we're back here. I'm Jeffrey Guterman, back here with the Strat-O-Matic Baseball Network, and it's a battle of home runs in this game. Yez hit one in the first for a 1-0 lead by the Red Sox. Then O'Brien hit a solo home run, 2-0. Then Reichert hit one in the bottom of the third, 2-1. And then after the error by George Scott at first, Fregosi hit a 2-run blast. So it's 3-2 Angels. And we move to the top of the sixth. Murphy will face Yastrzemski, Petroselli, and Lahoud. Okay, Carl steps in. Murphy gets the sign from Askew. He's set. Here's the windup. The pitch to Yastrzemski. 5-6. Base hit right up the middle for Carl. To lead it off here in the top of the sixth, he's the tying run, Carl. He's 1-10. Being held. Here's Rico Petroselli now. Rico 1 for 2. From the stretch is Murphy now. The pitch to Rico. 111. And he hits it deep. Oh my, this is to right. Going back is Bill Voss, and he's at the warning track to make the catch. Oh, Rico almost got a hold of one. Lord, that was hit deep. .111. It was an 18. One away. A long fly ball, and here's Joe Lahoud. The pitch from Murphy. 4-6, flies it to center, 2 away, and Yastrzemski holds. And now George Scott. Maybe he can redeem himself after that error. He's 0 for 2. 110, and that is a base hit by Scott. Yastrzemski goes to third. So first and third with 2 away. And here's Don Locke. Locke 0 for 2. Murphy trying to settle down now. He's from the stretch, and the pitch to Locke. 3-9, and he struck him out. And that retires the side. That is the first strikeout by Tom Murphy today. No runs, 2 hits, 2 left, middle of the sixth. 3-2 Angels over the Red Sox. This is the first of a 3-game. On July 29, 1969, Longborg takes the mound. He'll face Rodriguez, Askew, and Murphy. This is his endurance inning. Here's the pitch to Rodriguez. 5-4, fly ball center. Don Locke, he's a 2. And he makes the catch. 1 away. Now Joe Askew. Here's the pitch from Longborg. 3-4. Base hit up the middle for Askew. A 1-out single, and Murphy comes up. He's a B bunter. We'll make him a C. Murphy lays it down 8. I think that's good. Thrown out by the first baseman, Scott. He gets Murphy, and Askew advances. So he's in scoring position, Joe Askew. He's a 1-8 running. But maybe Alomar can knock him home with 2 outs. Longborg trying to get out now. Alomar 0 for 3. Here's the payoff pitch, 3-9. And it's a base hit to left, oh my. Askew rounding third. Will he come home? 1-8, 2 outs, 1-10. And Yastrzemski -3, 1-7. And that's a better chance than the .304 on base percentage of Jim Spencer. So with 2 outs, Askew is coming home. 1-8, 1-10, 1-7. Here's the throw from Yastrzemski. And he's out. So the Angels try to get one more, but Yastrzemski threw Askew out quite easily. No runs, 2 hits, 1 left. After 6, 3-2, California. Satriano will lead off. And there will be a hitter for Jim Longborg. Here's the pitch to Satriano. 6-9. Grounds at the first, 1 away. Longborg is out. He pitched 6. He's the loser of record. He allowed 6 hits. He walked 3, struck out 4, and allowed 2 earned runs. The new pitcher for the Red Sox will be Vicente Romo. Romo is warming. And coming in to hit, George Thomas. With 1 out, nobody on. Thomas, a right-handed hitter. The Red Sox trying to get something going here. Here's Murphy now. And the pitch, 1-4. And that is a triple. In the gap. Thomas with a stand-up triple. A pinch hit triple off Murphy. Thomas on third with 1 out. And here's O'Brien. O'Brien and Andrews each have a chance to knock him home. O'Brien 1 for 3 with a solo home run. Murphy from the stretch. Here's the pitch. 6-3. Fly ball left. Reichert is a 4. Oh, watch out. And it's a double. In the gap, Thomas scores easily, of course. And it's a tie ball game, 3-3. Second run batted in for O'Brien. Murphy, 1 more hit or walk, and he's through. Warming in the bullpen is Hoyt Wilhelm. The knuckler, the veteran, Here's Mike Andrews now. O'Brien on second, one down. And the pitch, 4-4. Grounded to short, Fregosi. 6-2. And he throws him out, 2 away. O'Brien holds. Murphy trying to get out of this. Here's Carl. Carl's 2 for 3 today. 3-9. And he grounds it to second, and the side is retired. So there was 1 run on 2 hits, a triple by pinch hitter George Thomas. O'Brien doubled him home and was left on base. Murphy escapes fatigue, but he'll be vulnerable if there's 2 hits and or walks, any combination. It's a 3-3 ball game, and the new pitcher is Vicente Romo. So Longborg is off the hook for the loss. Jim Spencer will lead it off. Spencer 0 for 3 today. Here's Romo. And the pitch. 5-8. Struck him out. 1 down. And now Rick Reichert. Caused all sorts of trouble here for the Red Sox today by hitting the home run, then reaching base on an error when Fregosi hit him home with a home run. Vicente winds, and the pitch to Reichert. 3-7. Grounds it back to Romo. Throws to Scott, 2 away. Romo retires the first 2 Angels here in the bottom of the 7th. And now it's Jim Fregosi. 2 for 3 with a 2-run home run. 2-2. Lines it to third, caught by O'Brien. And it's a 1-2-3 for Vicente Romo. We've gone 7. It's all tied up. We've got a ball game here, folks. 3-3 game. Murphy trying to stay in it. He'll face Rico, LaHood, and Scott. Remember, if he has 2 hits and or walks, he'll be pulled for Wilhelm. Here's Rico now. Pitch from Murphy, 4-9. It's hit deep, and it's in the gap for Rico. That's a double. Wilhelm is warming. Joe LaHood now. Rico the go-ahead run on second. Murphy from the stretch. 1-4. And it's hit deep. Oh my, it's hit to right field. Back goes LaHood. Back goes Voss. It is gone. Joe LaHood, with a 2-run home run, puts the Red Sox ahead. That's the 5th home run today. Oh my. Joe LaHood on a 1-4, 1-14, and it's out of here. So it's 5-3, a 2-run lead. It's getting very, very interesting. And that's it for Tom Murphy. He gets a hand, but he's the loser of record now. He pitched 7 innings. He allowed 10 hits. He walked 1, struck out 1, and he allowed 5 runs. And Wilhelm comes out and begins taking his warm-ups. A 2-run blast by Joe LaHood. 5 home runs today. 3 of them by the Red Sox, 2 for the Angels. Has taken care of most of this scoring. Mark Schucker has arrived. Always great to see. A 5-3 ball game, no outs. Wilhelm is ready, and here's George Scott. And the pitch from Wilhelm. 6-8, struck him out on a knuckler. 1 down. Fooled Scott. Now here's Don Locke, 0 for 3. Wilhelm. The pitch to Locke. 3-4, struck him out. That's 2. So that knuckler is fooling the Red Sox batters thus far. Now Satriano. Romo on deck. There could be a hitter. Here's the pitch. Actually, he could hit. He's winning this game. And he grounds it to short. The side is retired. So Wilhelm does his job. There were 2 runs on 2 hits, a double, and then LaHood with a 2-run home run, none left on base. Bottom of the 8th, it's 5-3 Red Sox. And Vicente Romo, the winning pitcher of record. And here comes the prankster, Jay Johnstone, who's 0 for 3. Here's Romo now. The pitch to Johnstone. 6-2. Hits it deep. Oh my. Johnstone hits it out. A home run off Vicente Romo by the prankster. And folks, that was no prank by Jay Johnstone. Oh my. It's a 5-4 ball game. Let's look at that again. 6-2. And home run 1 to 14. He's got the power. And he sends it out. So it's a 5-4 ball game. And here's Bill Voss. Romo trying to settle down now. 3-8. Grounds it to Scott at first. 1 down. Now with Rolio Rodriguez. Six home runs in this ball game. 5-4 ball game. Here's the pitch to Rodriguez. 4-7, walked him. So Rolio takes first with 1 out. And Joe Askew. .111. And there's a base hit to left off Romo. Yastrzemski picks it up. And Rodriguez holds it second. And there's going to be a hitter for Hoyt Wilhelm. Hoyt pitched 1. Perfect inning. 2 strikeouts. Angels trail 5-4 with the home run by Johnstone here in the bottom of the 8th. Ken Tatum is warming in the bullpen. He will come in to pitch the top of the 9th, the hitter. Will be Bubba Morton. They don't have much of a bench, I'll tell you that. But here comes Bubba. to face Romo. No endurance issue. First and second, one out, one in, 5-4 Red Sox. Romo from the stretch and the pitch to Morton. 3-3, grounds it to first and the runners will advance. So Askew on second, Rodriguez on third. Tatum will be the new pitcher, a right-hander. And coming up to bat with 2 outs, second and third, is Sandy Alomar, 1 for 4. Clutch situation for Sandy. Here's Romo now. The pitch to Sandy. 6-8. Grounds it to second, and the side is retired. Andrews quickly threw it over to Scott. And the Red Sox are out of it, and so is Romo. 1 run, though, on a solo home run by Johnstone to start off the inning. And after 8, it's Red Sox 5, California Angels 4. And here's the new Angels pitcher, Ken Tatum. Look at that card. Jesus Christ. 1.36 ERA with 86 innings, 22 saves. Very good hit ratio. And they're going to have someone come in for Romo here, because he's not going to pitch the next inning. It's going to be Lyle to come in for the save, assuming they don't score 5 or 6 runs here. Romo pitched 2. He allowed 2. He walked 1, struck out 1, and allowed 1. Let's see who's coming in to hit. To lead off the top of the ninth. Not that they need it, but they're going to, it's going to be Dick Schofield. They're going to switch pitchers anyway. It's Lyle warming up. Dick Schofield. Pinch hitting for Romo. Ken Tatum on the mound now. He's the 3rd Angels pitcher. Schofield switch hitter batting left against Tatum. Here's the pitch. 5-4. Grounds it to third. Rodriguez. 1 down. Here's Sid O'Brien, 2 for 4 today. He has 2 runs batted in, a solo home run, and then knocked Thomas home from third with a double. That's the makings of a star of the game situation. Even though LaHood put them ahead, so we don't know. Here's O'Brien now. Tatum, and the pitch, 3-11. And he flies it to left, 2 down. And Mike Andrews. If you're looking ahead to the bottom of the ninth for the Angels, Spencer, Reichert, and Fregosi will face Sparky Lyle. Here's the pitch to Andrews. 3-9. Struck him out. So Tatum retires the side in order. We're heading to the bottom of the ninth. It's Red Sox 5, Angels 4. Sparky Lyle for the save, Romo for the win. And leading it off will be Jim Spencer. He's a left-handed hitter, and he will hit. He did hit 28% of the time against lefties, and that's pretty good amount. Here's Lyle now for the save. The windup, the pitch to Spencer. 1-3, base hit to left. So Spencer is the tying run on first. Coming in to run for Jim Spencer is Roger Repose. And he would stay in the game if needed. Roger Repose is running. So it's Repose on first with nobody out, and Rick Reichert is the batter here. Fregosi on deck, and then Johnstone. Lyle trying to get out of this. It's a 5-4 ball game. Here's Lyle from the stretch. Here's the pitch to Reichert. Oh, and Reichert lays it down, and it's a beauty. He's a 4C. He's thrown out by Lyle at first, and Repose goes to second. So it's 1 out, and the tying run in scoring position for Jim Fregosi. Fregosi 2 for 3 today. 2-run home run. Here's Lyle now. The pitch to Fregosi. 3-8. And it's a base hit to right. This might score. Spencer rounding, Repose rounding third. Oh my. 3-8. Base hit to right. Repose coming home 1-14. And he's coming home. Here's the throw from LaHood. And he's safe. Repose slides in with the tying run. Fregosi goes to second. And still only 1 out. Oh my. The tying run knocked in by Fregosi. And here comes the prankster with 1 out and the winning run on second in Fregosi. What a ball game. What a freaking game. My Lord. Lyle came in to save it, and he has a chance to lose it. Again, 1 out. 1 run in, 5-5 ball game. The winning run on second, Fregosi. Johnstone at the plate. It's lefty here. And here's the pitch from Lyle. 6-3. Fly ball left. Yastrzemski. Makes the catch. And Riker, Fregosi holds. At seconds, 2 away now. And it's all up to Bill Voss. Or we're going to extra innings. Voss 0 for 3 with a walk. Lyle from the stretch. The pitch to Voss. 1-5. Struck him out, and we're going to extra innings. After 9, it's a 5-5 ball game. We're headed to the 10th inning. Now Tatum and Lyle are the pitchers of record. But you never know how long that's going to last. Here's Ken Tatum in his 2nd inning of relief. What a ball game. Top of the 10th now. And leading it off will be Carl Yastrzemski. Carl 2 for 4. Tatum winds. 6-5. And he struck him out. Second for Tatum. He's retired the first 4 batters he's faced in relief. Here's Rico. Tatum, the pitch to Rico. 6-7, pops it up to third. Rodriguez makes the catch, 2 away. And Joe LaHood. LaHood with the 2-run home run to put the Red Sox ahead, but the home run by Voss and then the run in the 9th tied it up. Here's LaHood. 2 outs, nobody on. The pitch from Tatum. 2-2. Fly ball right, and that is the side. Another 1-2-3 for Tatum. And we're headed to the bottom of the 10th. Here's Lyle now in his 2nd inning of relief. He was shaky in the first, allowed the tying run. He'll face Rodriguez, Askew, and a pinch hitter. Tatum pitched 2 perfect innings. Struck out 2. By the way, warming for the Angels. Is Eddie Fisher, a right-hander. Here comes Rodriguez to face Lyle. Lyle winds and the pitch. 1-4. Pops it up to the left side foul territory. O'Brien makes the catch. It's 1 down. Now here's Joe Askew. 2 for 3 with a walk. Lyle winds and the pitch. 3-4. Fly ball left. Carl makes the catch. 2 down. And there will be a hitter for Tatum. They've had enough with Tatum. They're going to... I mean, you can keep him in, but it's a tough call, you know? Really tough call. Billy Cowan will be the hitter. Eddie Fisher will be the new pitcher. Unless, of course, Cowan hits a home run or otherwise helps win the game by getting a hit, etc. And he's got power, Cowan. Lyle The wind-up, the pitch to Cowan. 1-9. Grounds it back to Lyle, throws over to Scott, and that's a 1-2-3 inning for Lyle. So we're heading to the 11th. After 10, it's 5-5. And another pitcher, the fourth of the game for the Angels, Eddie Fisher. And Scott will lead it off. There is action in the Red Sox bullpen. Warming up is the Spaceman. He's a left-handed hitter. And they also have Bill Landis. Well, he's a lefty. So it's the Spaceman again, warming up. After they get through a couple pitches, Spaceman was not very good this year. Well, anyway, Eddie Fisher finishes his warm-ups. He's ready to pitch to the Sox in the top of the 11th. Quite a ball game. Scott is 1 for 4. Here's the pitch from Fisher. 4-8. Flies to right. Bill Voss has it. 1 down. And now Don Locke. 2-8. Struck him out. Fisher gets Locke. 2 down. And Satriano. Maybe the Red Sox can have Lyle pitch 1 more inning. Here's the pitch from Fisher. 2-6, base hit for Satriano. And there will be a hitter for Sparky Lyle. Lyle pitched 2, allowed 2 hits, 1 strikeout and 1 run, which was the tying run. That's it for Lyle. Bill Lee will be the next pitcher. The Spaceman. Been erratic this season. Sometimes on, sometimes off. Tell you this, if Reggie Smith plays tomorrow, he's pinch hitting. He was not in the lineup today. Smith did not play in the next game. And he did not pinch hit in this game. So he will not pinch hit. The hitter will be Tony Conigliaro. I'm sorry, Tony Conigliaro, yes. And I'm not sure if he's hurt or not, but he's hitting. So Tony steps in. Satriano, the go-ahead run. 2 outs. Here's the pitch from Fisher. 3-4. Pops it up to short. Fregosi makes the catch, and the side is retired. No runs, 1 hit, 1 left. And we're going to the bottom of the 11th here. Eddie Fisher pitched his first inning. And here's Spaceman Lee now to try to pitch decent baseball here. Alomar will lead it off. On deck is Repose. There might be a pinch hitter for him because he can't hit lefties very well. Spaceman on the mound. Repose scored the tying run. Here's the pitch to Alomar. For 8, and he walked him. So Alomar is on. He's a 1-15, hold him 1-13 to steal. He's being held, and there will be a hitter for Roger Repose. My Lord. They're looking for a right-handed hitter here. And the hitter will be Ruben Amado. And he will stay in and play first base if the Angels don't win. This is the third first baseman for the Angels today. Amaro, a right-handed hitter, steps into the batter's box. He's an A bunter. My Lord. Infield in, looking for the bunt. Lee from the stretch, the pitch to Amaro. Amaro lays it down. They're going for the win here. It's a 3. Oh my, it's a beauty. 3B. Oh, and he beats it out. Ruben Amaro beats out the bunt. That scored a base hit. First and second. Nobody out. Spaceman in trouble. Rick Reichert now. Reichert, 1 for 3, a walk and a sacrifice bunt. Scored twice with a run batted in. He could be star of the game if he knocks in Alomar the winning run. Spaceman from the stretch, the pitch to Reichert. 6-6, and that is a base hit, and the ball game is over. Alomar comes home. Rick Reichert with the base hit off Spaceman. The final score, Angels 6, Red Sox 5. What a frickin' game. A walk-off single by Rick Reichert off the Spaceman. Let's look at that again. 6-6. That was a base hit, 2 asterisks. Alomar came home easily, but slid. And Spaceman once again disappoints. The final score, Angels 6, Red Sox 5. You gotta love it. Nowhere else to write it. But a walk-off single by Rick Reichert. The win goes to Fisher. He pitched one hit, 1 strikeout, no runs. The loss goes to Spaceman, and he's been a big disappointment for the Dodgers, the Red Sox this season. He pitched 0 innings with an infinity ERA for this ball game. 2 hits, 1 walk, no strikeouts, and of course the winning run came across. I'll tell you, the star of the game is a tough one, but it's going to go to Jim Fregosi with 3 RBIs. That's who I think it should be. Fregosi for the 2-run home run, and then home the tying run. What an exciting ball game. You could pick yours. Angels 6 runs, 12 hits, no errors. Red Sox 5 runs, 11 hits, and 2 errors. Once again, the errors hurt the Red Sox with that unearned run in the 5th. That's the ball game, and we've completed 1,200. That'll end the 50 pack. We have 50 more before statistics. Quite a ball game here. First of a 3-game series, and it was a thriller in 11 innings. Final score, Angels 6, Red Sox 5. This was a good one. You're very welcome, Kathy Harden. To everybody else, stay strong, stay well. I think I'm up for the 3:30 game, but I might move it up to 4 to 4:30. We'll see. Stay strong, stay well.